This is Cincinnati's first and only all-local morning news. Fox 19 Morning News. First, live, local.
As we told you already this morning, Walnut Hills High School goes back today. A lot of those kids are going to have the must-have gadgets. We're going to take a look at some of the other high-tech school supplies right after a break.
Thank you, Rob. The back-to-school shopping is underway, and before you hit the stores, we have a sort of a buyer's guide to high-tech back-to-school gadgets and resources with our internet expert, Dave Hatter of Libertas Technologies. How you doing, Dave?
I'm good, Sheila. How are you?
I'm good. It seems like kids need more stuff than they ever did before when we were kids.
Definitely true, and as technology gets increasingly interspersed into all aspects of life, it's increasingly more important at school, and CNET did a real nice job here of putting together a nice back-to-school guide. As you can see on your screen, they've broken it down. Now, some of this is nice to have. I'm sure your kids are going to want when they see it.
Some of it is a little over the top, right?
Cell phones, gaming, and so forth. But just for basic stuff, especially for older students, things like laptops and extras. Here, for example, I brought with me, I've got a flash drive here. One of these little portable, you know, it's like a jump disk where you can store stuff on.
Camera because
if you pull this up real quick, I mean, like this will store a gigabyte of information. It's super handy. You can buy these for about $50 now. So instead of in the old days,
okay,
like
I'm going to sound dumb though. What do you use that for?
You plug it into your computer. It'll plug into just about any computer, and it just allows you to save data. So I was going to say, in the old days where you and I were carrying around floppy disks and all this stuff, and you spill a Mountain Dew or something and it's ruined. You know, this is pretty rugged. I've carried this around in my pocket for about a year and a half. So for about $50, you know, if you have students going back and forth to school that need to take stuff with them, very handy. They outline a lot of that on this site. You know, they get into it. And another thing they did that's real nice on this particular site is, in addition to showing you a variety of recommended products, notebook computers, laptop or desktop computers, and peripherals like we just saw there, they have this nice tech checklist they put together. So again, now this is really geared more towards older students, but it does a nice job of kind of answering questions most parents would probably ask, like, should I buy a desktop or laptop? I get this question all the time, and my answer to that is, if you're going to travel around and you really need to be able to work mobily, a notebook is going to be better. However, it's going to be more expensive. So if you're primarily going to be confined to one working location, I typically buy a desktop because you're going to save yourself some money and probably get a little more power. Now
let's move on to some of the other sites because we have about a minute and a half left.
Sure.
Some of the things that younger kids might need. I know that the Kenton County Library is one of the sites that you have on there, which is really great for kids who need to do research and things like that, and they don't even have to go to the library, right?
Libraries are increasingly, and I know about Kenton County just because I happen to live there.
Yeah,
libraries
me too.
are increasingly making their internal assets available through their website. In addition to being able to go to the Kenton County Library website and get a lot of information, if you have a library card, you can log in and pretty much tap into almost any resource you could get there that's electronic. The card catalog, you can reserve books online, you can search a lot of their online databases. You know, most libraries have increasingly purchased these online databases. LexisNexis is one that springs to mind. I don't think they have that here. But just, you know, huge resources of information you can tap into without the need to even leave your house. So, you know, if you're at home and your kid needs to do some research on something, you can look it up, reserve a book, and then just go pick it up. So it's pretty handy, and a lot of people don't even realize they can do that yet. So wherever you live, it would be worth your while to check out your local library system. You might be surprised at how much information they have online.
And we have time for one more quick one.
Another great one, of course, is, and again, a lot of people don't realize this.
Online dictionary.
Yeah, the Merriam-Webster dictionary is online. They also have their thesaurus online. You can come in here, research any word. It's nice because it's intertwined with the thesaurus, if I can say that. And, you know, once you search, you can find synonyms for words. It's really pretty handy, and again, without needing to leave your house or necessarily buy a print copy of that, all this stuff's available online. And then, of course, there's always things like Google.
Yeah.
So you can find virtually anything if you spend a little time looking.
Well, we don't have these websites on our website just yet, but we will a little bit later today. Just go to fox19.com if you missed any of those that Dave covered. And if you have questions, you can always call Dave at Libertas Technologies at 859-261-9700. And real quickly, I wanted to congratulate you on your appointment to the U.S. Small Business Administration National Advisory Council.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's great.
Should be interesting.
You'll represent all of us well.
I'm going to try real hard.
Paul Horton has your weather for us when we come back in just a moment here on the Fox 19 Morning News.